SMX Facts time. We bring in our staff statistician, Clinton Fowler. Well, we talked about an epic Chase Sexton ride last week, not quite as epic this time. And it ended up being the Lawrence brothers battling to the end. Actually, you and I met for dinner after the race. You had some startling stats on Jet and Hunter late in the day.
Yeah, Jason, absolutely incredible ride by the Lawrence brothers. Incredible battle. They set the fastest 2 laps on the absolute last lap of the moto of the entire day when the track is the roughest. And that's normally the time when people start to fade. We normally see a 5 to 10% slowdown in the lap times. And instead, these guys are amping it up a second or two. What's even more impressive, JT, it's 4 seconds faster than anybody else on the track at the time. That was over Jason Anderson. And it was 7 seconds faster than the guy they were just battling, Justin Cooper, for the lead.
Now we have to talk about this Sexton follow-up ride. So how costly were these crashes? We can assume from a confidence, mental momentum side, but what about from numbers?
Yeah, I mean, a valuable amount of points here lost. The 6.5 could have been a 4.2, just the positions he was in at the time of the crashes. That's 7 points, Weege. So definitely a costly day. The thing that really sticks out to me, though, JT, is he had been fastest in 3 of 4 motos leading up to Thunder Valley. In Thunder Valley, he was 4th fastest and 5th fastest in the motos. And it was just a tick off of what he had been so far this season.
But once he had that big crash on the opening lap,
and Sexton goes flying and down.
I think that second moto, he was about to show us that same speed he had through the first 2 rounds.
Now, there's been so much drama in the 450 class, kind of slowly, surely, quietly, which is not what you would think the way he would do it. But Haiden Deegan is mathematically really proving to be the man in this 250 class with that 23-point lead. What are you seeing in the numbers for Deegan?
Yeah, Weege, he had been incredible with the speed through the first couple of rounds, but it's the starts lately that have kept him in it and had him up front early, and he hasn't had to rely on that speed. In the last 4 motos, he's gone first, and second at the white line at the start, which is just absolutely incredible. Whereas in Pala, he was 8th in both motos at the white line, and then had just incredible speed for the entirety of the moto. Now, I want to be clear, he's had speed, obviously, throughout. You can't win without it. It's a relative statement here.
38, the rider to watch, the rider to beat. Can they do it? Let's go.
And he's had just that incredible speed. How is anybody going to contend against him as we move forward?
It's going to be tough, right? If you kind of dot all your I's and cross all your T's, you don't really give a window to anyone. You have the speed, you have the starts, you have the fitness. That's kind of how championships are made. So if he keeps this up, what else can you do? That's why he has a 23-point lead going into round 4.
Yeah, and although he rides wide open, he doesn't have that much of a reputation as a crasher. I know he had a big one at Hangtown, but Clinton, this is a kid who was already planning how he was going to get up while he was helicoptering through the air. So I think you're right. He's going to be tough to beat, but that's why I run the races. We'll see what happens at High Point, and we'll see you at the races yourself soon.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.